2013, according to Statista.com, the role-playing genre of games generated 7% of all video game sales within the United States. This statistic does not include that most online role-playing games are that of a free-to-play model and that no purchase is necessary to play these games. In this video, I'll explain the meaning of the MMORPG and give you some insight as to how they are played and why they are so popular. While I'm explaining, please note the different games that have been popular over the years that I've played for the purpose of this video. MMORPG stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game, and just as the name suggests, these games have a lot of players that play a certain type of role or a character in a persistent, fictitious universe played strictly online. These games can use any type of setting, the most popular being either fantasy or of sci-fi. These games are usually vast in size and persistent. This means that even when you log up your character, the universe that your character lives in still exists, and the universe is still being played by others. However, your character has been saved and has exited this universe until you log back in and resume playing where you left off. Each game's universe or world is gigantic in scope in relation to the size of your character. These games offer places within them specifically tailored to everyone's character within their genre. Each place is for you to explore or to take respite. Each place is designed to be entertaining in some way, to keep players engaged within the game. Each player controls a character within the game and have the capabilities to interact with others that are also playing a character within the game. Most of these games are geared being social games and have emotes that one can perform to further express themselves, such as waving or bowing. Many of these games have options for you that are for you to form or become part of a group to perform a common goal, such as clearing out a dungeon. Some games offer raiding, which a group of groups to perform even harder tasks, such as defeating an epic dragon. Even more possibilities include forming or becoming part of a guild or a battle clan, which gives players a sense of belonging. These guilds and clans can focus on whatever the players themselves choose to focus on. They usually range from actively role-playing their characters or to be a bunch of combat-oriented characters or anything else a player can think of. Things like this are called emergent gameplay and have been part of the MMORPGs since the genre became popular. Emergent gameplay means that the players within the game evolve the game into more than what the game designers designed the game to be. Usually, there are different types of chat channels available to players to enhance the social aspect. There may be chat channels for the local group of players in an area, or a separate channel tailored for trading worldwide. Other channels may include a helpline, a group chat, or a chat for your own guild or battle clan. Playing an MMORPG varies slightly from game to game. Most games in the genre consist of moving your character with a controller or keyboard and mouse. Some of these games are in a first-person perspective, and some are in the third. Most of them have the ability to swap between the two perspectives. Anything not a player is what is called an NPC, or non-player character. These types of characters are controlled by the environment for the sake of filling in the game with content. NPCs can be shopkeepers or people in town to have basic interactions with. Enemies that can be defeated are also NPCs, which leads me to talking about combat. Combat is usually a big part of these games. It is a way for your character to become more advanced or get better gear and advance even further. With each stage or level of advancement, your characters unlock new abilities and become more powerful. Some MMORPGs, MMOs for short, offer PvP, player versus player combat. Combat consists of skills or abilities that are usually specific to your type of character, such as a wizard casting lightning or a warrior performing a sword thrust. The effects for the skills are usually fun to watch with bright colors and sound effects, which enhances the game's enticements. So, on top of being a highly social game, you get the opportunity to become a character that plays a role in a game where you can become powerful. If you ever wanted to feel what a wizard feels like when frying an enemy with a fireball, or what a space marine feels like when mowing down advancing enemies, the MMORPG is the type of game that brings you that experience. If you have never played this type of game or knew nothing of them before this video, I hope I have enlightened you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.